Assalamu alaikum. My name is Muhammad Sheraz Gauri from Sheraz Linguistic Solutions. In today's video, we will introduce you to the LanguageCert International ESOL exam suite and dive into the details of the A1 preliminary and A2 access exams, including their structure, grading system, and scores. Let's begin with a quick introduction of LanguageCert International ESOL. It is a suite of internationally recognized English exams designed for both general and study purposes. The exams are available in two formats: written, which includes listening, reading, and writing, and spoken, which assesses speaking skills. These exams can be taken separately, giving you the flexibility to focus on your areas of improvement. There are 6 types of LanguageCert International ESOL exams, all aligned with the common European framework of reference for languages. These exams are A1 Preliminary, A2 Access, B1 Achiever, B2 Communicator, C1 Expert, and C2 Mastery. Today we are focusing on the first two levels, A1 Preliminary and A2 Access. Let's start with LanguageCert International ESOL A1 Preliminary. This is designed for learners who are at the basic level of English. The exam tests whether you can communicate in simple everyday situations. The A1 Preliminary exam is divided into two parts, written and spoken. The written exam for A1 Preliminary lasts for a total of 1 hour and 40 minutes and covers listening, reading, and writing. Let's break down the time and structure for each section. First of all, we will discuss listening. Duration of this section is 20 minutes. This section consists of 26 questions split into 4 parts. You will listen to conversations and answer multiple choice questions. It tests your ability to understand basic conversations and information. Let's move on to reading section. Duration of this section is 40 minutes. The reading section includes 26 questions and covers 4 different tasks. You will be tested on your ability to understand short written text like messages, notices, and simple articles. Tasks include filling in gaps, matching text to questions, and choosing the right answers from multiple choice options. Let's discuss writing section. The duration of this section is 40 minutes. In the writing section, you will complete 2 tasks. In task 1, write 4 simple sentences around 30 words about a given topic, such as introducing yourself or describing daily activities. In task 2, you have to write a short text like a letter or message of about 20 to 30 words. Let's head towards A1 Preliminary spoken exam structure. The spoken exam for A1 Preliminary is 6 minutes long and conducted face to face. It consists of 4 parts where you will be asked to introduce yourself, spell your name, and mention your country of origin in part 1. In part 2, respond to 2 or 3 situations presented by the interlocutor where you will be need to initiate interactions, and in part 3, exchange information by identifying similarities and differences in pictures. In part 4, which is last part of this section, talk for about half a minute on a topic given by the examiner, followed by answering a few related questions. Now let's move on to the LanguageCert International ESOL A2 Access exam, which is designed for learners who are at the elementary level of English. Just like A1 Preliminary, A2 Access consists of both written and spoken exams. The written exam for A2 Access also lasts 1 hour and 40 minutes, covering listening, reading, and writing. Duration of listening section is 20 minutes. The listening section includes 26 questions split into 4 parts. You will listen to short conversations and answer multiple choice questions to identify key information such as topic, purpose, and relationships between speakers. Let's move on to next section, which is reading. Time allocation for this section is 40 minutes. In the reading section, you will answer 26 multiple choice questions spread across 4 parts. You will be required to understand short text, fill in the gaps, and match statements to correct information from a variety of text. Let's talk about writing section, which is 40 minutes long. The writing section includes 2 tasks. In task 1, you need to write a letter of 30 to 50 words about a given topic, such as personal experiences or daily activities. In task 2, you are required to write another short text such as message, postcard, or letter for an intended audience. This task also requires 30 to 50 words. Now we'll discuss A2 Access spoken exam. The spoken exam for A2 Access is slightly longer than A1, lasting 9 minutes and can be taken face to face or online. This exam also consists of 4 parts. In part 1, you need to introduce yourself, spell your name, and answer up to 5 questions about your personal details and preferences. In part 2, respond to 2 or 3 scenarios presented by the examiner where you will need to interact and ask questions. In part 3, you have to compare and contrast 2 pictures, identify identifying similarities and differences. If we talk about part 4, which is last part of this section, after a 30-second preparation, you will talk for about 1 minute on a topic given by the examiner and answer related questions. Now let's talk about grading and score for both A1 preliminary and A2 excess exams. For both exams, the pass mark in 50% of total score. Here's how it works. Let's start with the A1 preliminary exam. This exam is divided into two parts, a written and spoken. You can take them either together or separately and you will receive separate certificates for each. The total score for the written exam is 150 points. To pass, you need to score between 75 and 100 points. If you score between 101 and 150 points, you will achieve a high pass. However, if you score less than 75 points, unfortunately, you will be considered a fail. So remember, hitting at least that 50% mark is crucial to pass. Now let's move on to spoken exam, which focuses solely on your speaking abilities. The total score for the spoken exam is 50 points. To pass, you need to score between 25 and 37 points. For a high score, you will need to score 38 to 50 points. If you don't reach the 25 point mark, you will be considered as fail in the spoken section. So just like the written exam, passing the spoken exam requires scoring at least 50%. Now let's talk about the A2 excess exam, which is slightly more advanced but follows the same structure as the A1 level. For the written exam, the total score is 150 points. To pass, you need 75 to 100 points, and for a high pass, you will need 101 to 150 points. Scoring below 75 points means a fail. For the spoken exam, the total score is 50 points. A pass requires 25 to 37 points, while a high pass requires 38 to 50 points. Your 25 points will result in a fail. So the key to success remains the same, scoring 50% or higher in both exams to pass. As with all LanguageCert International ESOL exams, you will get your statement of results and e-certificates within just a few days. For online exams, results come in as quickly as 3 business days, and for computer-based exams, it's 5 business days. Paper-based exams take a little longer, around 10 business days. Don't forget, you will also receive a digital badge to share your success on social media platforms, so make sure to grab yours and celebrate your achievement. That's all for today's breakdown of LanguageCert International ESOL A1 preliminary and A2 excess exams. If you are preparing for these exams or want to improve your English skills, make sure to subscribe to Sheraz Linguistic Solution for more details, guides and tips. Hit the like button, share with friends, and don't forget to turn on notifications to stay updated with our latest videos. Inshallah. See you in the next video with next 2 levels of LanguageCert International ESOL, which is B1 Achiever and B2 Communicator. Thank you so much. Allah Hafiz.